Welcome to Tarp Titty City. I'm Tom.
I am your certified dealer, Travis.
I am none of those things. I am your Cody for the evening.
And I'm Mike.
There you go.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
How smooth is that brain tonight?
A little slippery.
Yeah.
You got it polished? You polished your brain,
I buffed
son?
it. I was buffing it all day.
Very nice.
Frontal lobe to the
Yeah.
brain stem.
I hope everyone at least polishes their brain 3 times a week because it's like silver. You don't want it to get too dirty. You want to get shiny.
Well, if you
You
don't,
don't want
who
that
else is gonna
tarnished
do it?
brain.
Don't want to tarnish that brain.
Smooth brain, wrinkly sack.
So I guess, I don't know, what y'all listened to the podcast before, right? If this is anyone's first time to this podcast,
What
feel-
is wrong with you?
I don't know. I felt like we haven't actually told anyone what we do here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I say something dumb about how I look like a mustard cop or something, and then we just talk about our weeks. But like, hey, first time listening to Roast Mortem, we talk shit about dead people, right?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, there
It's
you go.
in the name. We roast Mortems. Yeah. Get it? Cody came up with the pun.
Yeah, so that's it. So we'll move along. I really don't want to. I don't know, Travis. What are you going to say?
I was going to say, what's your week? How's your week happen?
What's with your week?
What's your week? When did your week do?
Well,
I had a week.
start with you, Mike. I guess. What was your week like?
Oh, I got 2 tickets on Monday. It sucked.
Oh yeah, dude.
Policeman
Yeah.
tickets. Not
Why-
tickets to Six Flags or anything like that.
Nothing. No fun tickets. Bad tickets.
Why'd you get those 2 tickets?
I was being a bad boy. I blew a stop sign and my inspection was up.
But why did you blow a stop sign?
Yeah. Why?
Well, I had to go take a shit. You know, I just wanted to go home. I hate shitting in public places, so like, I only feel safe shitting really at my house.
Mike,
So,
Wow.
here's like a pro move for you. You got to find like your
do the squat.
your commute route, and then find like a decent toilet midway between
safe
your house and
bathroom,
where you
yeah.
work. Yeah. Not even just an emergency pit stop.
I guess a strip club, 2 places down.
Mike, don't listen to Cody. You are never too young for Depends. They
Honestly,
will depend
You're
on
not
you.
supposed to shit in those, Travis.
Yeah, you are, dude. What the
thought that
fuck's
was
the
what it
point?
was.
It's an adult diaper.
For urine.
No,
They're
all right.
not-
No,
they're
it's
not-
more for
they're
poop
not
than urine.
dump- They're not dump rated.
I'm sorry. As the oldest person in this conversation, I'm gonna
By
say,
3 days,
Yeah.
4 days.
all right,
All right.
Mike, that happens to you again. Shit your pants. You might be able to weasel your way out of it.
Or ruin my- or ruin my
officer,
underwear.
I have some kind of colon disease. It's twisted all weird. I got a slinky in my anus at all times, and I can never tell when it's going downstairs. You understand?
Sometimes it goes upstairs.
Right. So if you would, before the second half of this brownie tray comes out, may I please leave?
Hey, maybe he would have gave me a police escort if I had said that. Fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying like
God
you
damn
can
it.
you can blow through lights if your wife is pregnant, but if a man's pregnant, they just broke their brown water.
Yeah.
You have to blow some lights.
I was about to deliver.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Mike, all those tickets are your fault.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sorry, but I'm not that sorry. You should have
It
known.
is what it is. Yeah, I understand. It was my fault.
Cody, when was your week?
My sister visited. That was fun.
Oh yeah, what'd you
How
guys
was
talk about?
Nothing. We just ate Jimmy John's and then she went home.
Dude, I
good,
love Jim John's.
Dude, I got the fucking
You get the
meatball
Hunter
parm.
Club? Oh,
I got the meatball parm.
I'm a Hunter Clubman.
Yeah, what's that about?
2. It's like double roast beef. 2 of the roast beefs. Then they put provolone on top. And I asked for just slather it in mayo. Just dunk the whole sandwich into the Hellman's.
You package it in the Hellman's jar for me.
Yeah.
This is a Subway, like Jim John's, like a Subway kind of place.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Subs.
Way better than Subway.
I have to check it out.
I never had. I can't speak.
Tom,
Neither
how
have
was
I.
your
Not
Jersey
not
Mike?
not promoted.
My jersey was okay. I don't know. I got a new office chair, so my ass hurts less.
Hey.
And, let's see. What did I do? I saw a show, but no one cares about this on this podcast. No one
Dude.
cares about what I see.
Everyone cares about what you see. What do you see? Do you see, like, the Beach Boys?
Yeah, I saw the beach.
The monkeys?
Ooh.
I saw
My baby don't mess around. I'm the Beach Boys. My baby.
Isn't that Outcast?
Shut up.
Yes, it is. Nah, I saw Exhumed, Gate Creeper, and Necrot.
Ouch.
So the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I saw the Beach Boys. Anyway, Travis, how was your awful week?
Well, I'm in New York right now, so
Yeah.
I get to
Oh
see.
shit! I didn't notice.
I get to see my Tom. I get to see Mike. I get to see Cody on the screen as usual.
Hi.
But yeah, I'm in New York. It's good to be back. I went to a wedding, and the funny thing about the wedding was I'm sitting there. I'm listening to. It was a Catholic ceremony, so the father's up there,
And you're
I'm
just screaming.
I'm looking at him. You know, everyone's like dressed to the nines. It's like a black tux wedding type of thing.
Right.
And the father, he's got his robes on. You know, the white fucking, so you can conceal your boner when you're looking at children.
Yeah.
Very important.
But I'm looking at his shoes, and he's wearing fucking Crocs. Like,
Wow, that's a sacrilege.
Hey, well, not necessarily, because there's nothing holier than a croc.
oh.
Yeah.
And also, I'm sitting.
I'll kill myself later, I
Yeah.
swear.
I'm
After
sitting
the
there.
podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and I'll tweet out a picture or something. There was a pamphlet that was like, "Hey, guess what? The church realizes that we all sacrifice equally. So, but like the church kind of needs money. So, if you used to donate $2, you should donate $5. And if you used to
Because-
donate $100, how about $500?
Wow, those rates don't even make sense.
Yeah, what was the logic behind that?
I don't know. It was like one of those blood donor. Like it was like literally the whole pamphlet was just numbers of like how much did you donate, how much should you donate in order to be saved.
Oh, fuck them. I mean, I'm not big on like church bashing and shit because it's old material.
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
it's not
I,
like I like the church or anything, but like, come on, people who have podcasts and rag about the church. Oh, fuck! It's just like we know. It's,
yeah, no, but
Yeah.
it was new to me. I went into a church. They also had an app.
no, yeah,
There
no,
was a church app
no. I'm glad you're
called My Parish.
I'm glad you're bringing it to my attention because that's a new development.
Yeah.
What's the app do?
I don't know. You could probably just pay to be like, Jesus, I jerked off. Here's 25 cents.
Oh,
Confession app.
Yeah.
Is that all it is?
so you don't have to go to church anymore.
Yeah. They're kind of killing themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, they're shooting
right?
themselves in their crocked foot.
There's a lot of establishments and awful people that I wish would do that all the time.
I just wish he put on more than just Crocs. I had to wear uncomfortable dress shoes. That guy could put on more than just Crocs.
Well, he's a priest.
All right, what do you think he was wearing underneath that?
The Crocs?
No, not under the Crocs, but like we talked about the robe, the eggshell white robe.
I'm thinking a houndstooth Speedo.
Nice.
I was going
I'll
to
say
say
Commando.
Janko jeans.
Oh wow, yeah, it helps the robe flow more.
Yeah, like the texturing is seamless.
Yeah. All right, let's stop talking about this stuff because
Do we have to?
I don't know about our fans. I don't want to speak for them, but I hate this part of the episode. So let's go to the next part of the episode.
All right.
What is that? I forgot.
Travis, I haven't asked you in a long time. How are you chopping off your dick tonight?
Oh, well. I'm going to be watching a movie while I chop my penis off.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to watch a movie, what's your favorite movie to chop your penis off to? Or just in general? Serious question.
What's my favorite movie in general?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Event Horizon because I've been saying we don't need eyes where we're going all week.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's a podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cody.
Mike?
I'm gonna say Encino Man.
Encino Man. Cody?
Well, the obvious correct answer to this is 1999's The Mummy.
Cody, you're correct. That is the best movie. Tom, you're wrong. Mike, you're wrong.
Wait,
Fine.
Brendan Fraser's in both movies though.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. Mike gets half
But
credit.
you're still wrong. Half credit.
Yeah, but
Come on.
Lawrence Fishburne played the sand.
I can't refute that, actually.
Yeah, so tonight, we're basically going to be roasting Brendan Fraser.
Really now.
Yeah, basically.
Long time coming, I'm guessing.
Hypothetically, basically. So,
Basically, you breast stink lying.
you lie. So this doof was one of the first archaeologists that loosely, and I say archaeologist loosely, that really dug in Egypt.
Uh-huh.
So the first Egyptologist.
Dusting
if you
off
might-
skulls
you
and
might say.
shit.
Yeah, he was actually the first person to enter into one of the great pyramids of Giza.
Cool.
The second largest one, not the first largest, but you know.
We won't get into it right now, but those are actually power plants. Designed by probably the Nordics.
All right.
Aliens.
All right, Action Bronson.
All right.
Are you going to cook me a meal now?
No, I'll get into it later.
So we've all heard of Howard Carter, right? You know him? Aaron Carter's dad?
Oh,
yeah,
no,
Yeah.
He found King Tut.
all right.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
How smooth.
No.
Real?
No, Mike.
Aaron Carter, not Aaron Carter, Howard Carter found King Tut. But our subject was looting Egypt a full century before this guy, before Aaron Carter was even in his ballsack.
All right.
Oh.
His name was Giovanni Belzoni.
All right.
And his methods for discovering these timeless relics were, let's say, kind of questionable.
All right.
I'm down.
I'm assuming this man was Italian with a name like that.
He was.
Giovanni
Yeah.
Belzoni.
Belzoni. Right. Yeah. So it's really about finding your area on the beach on Coney Island and digging in as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Get out of my area.
Get out of here.
My name's Giovanni. This is my wife, Teresa. And we got the kids over there. You get off my part of beach. All right? If I got to hear your radio one more time, I'm going to fuck you.
Throw you off a bridge.
Yes.
So, like the Mummy, our story has action. It has drama. And Belzoni's entire career, he was racing against the clock to discover these treasures. In his own version of Benny, was a Frenchman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he was against Benny,
Yeah.
and he was on the wrong side of the river?
Yeah, Benny was, this Frenchman was always on the wrong side of the river.
Okay.
He had all
good.
the horses, though.
Who's Benny?
Benny from the Mummy.
Can we
Oh.
can we ask him to leave right now? Can he just
Yeah.
go home?
I think where he's sitting, there's an ejector seat.
Can we do how's this? Let's compromise. Mike, don't talk for the next 40 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so Giovanni Belzoni was born November 5th, 1778. So America's there. Freedoms.
He just caught freedom.
Yeah.
Wow,
got
that
tastes
is
in the air,
nowhere
man.
near where the Mummy takes place.
No, I know, but I'm saying
You
everything
asked
that
me
we
to watch the Mummy in preparation for this. I'm all fucked up right now, Travis.
Okay, so this guy, he's born in Padua, Italy.
All right.
All right.
His father was a barber in a true Italian fashion. Giovanni was one of 14.
I'm
Come
a
on,
barber
kids.
like a fuck with it.
Yeah. They apparently Italians have not learned to pull out at this point.
I mean, we're just figuring that out now. We're very we're overall we're a pretty young species.
How did anyone not realize you pull out, the babies don't happen as much?
Well, I think back in different times, pulling out was a disgrace because no one liked to clean up, and it was messy enough there.
oh, I'm just saying, everyone likes to, fuck up people's eyes, fuck up people's day.
Well, that's new. Well, that's been glorified. You have to understand
it's
this is
Neo.
Oh, eh?
that's a new romantic. That's a new romantic thing that's been developed, like Valentine's Day.
like eating ass.
Valentine's Day is not a real holiday. It was invented by the Hallmarks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Cum shots were invented by the Pornogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Giovanni, he grew up a very special boy. He was a little special little son. By the time he was full grown, he was a whopping 6'6".
Wow.
He's a tall man.
He's
Yeah.
Luigi's height.
Yeah. But his brothers were not Mario. Mario's a little idiot.
Yeah.
His brothers, Antonio, Domenico, and Francesco, were also around 6'6".
Okay.
So this is a bunch of giants in
Wait,
Padua.
are you telling me there's like 14 Italian kids and none of them are named Mario?
No.
Wow. That's slightly in skew of the odds, I feel.
But wait, to be fair, was there a Maria?
I don't know.
Probably was.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
going to say yes.
yeah.
Research. Yes.
There's probably one sister that had like 14 names and one of them was Maria.
Yeah, that's true.
So Giovanni wanted more in his life than just living and dying in Padua. So Padawan. Wait,
Padawan
Padua.
is a Star
Ottawa.
Wars thing.
Well, where is he?
He's a
I don't
Jedi?
know.
Oh, shit.
Well,
He's in northern Italy.
wait a minute. He's in northern Italy.
Yeah.
Let's not use that anymore because that's good. You're gonna stumble every single time you try to read that. And this podcast is gonna be 4 hours long of Pada.
Yeah.
Provolone?
All right. So he's a Padawan. He's a Jedi learner.
Yeah. Apprentice.
Whatever, dude. You're a Star Trek guy. Okay, so at the age of 16, at the age of 16, he set out to Rome to study his lifelong passion, hydraulics. Oh boy.
Yeah, all
Interesting.
right.
What is that in the 1790s? Is that just getting shit wet?
So, well, it's kind of funny. Like hydraulics back then in the 1790s was more like rocket science. Like they didn't know how to fucking pump shit. They're like, you're making water shoot out of the ground. You're making fire shoot out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what's the scientific application for making fire shoot out of the ground, Travis?
To be harder.
Yeah, to be hotter. I don't know. Hydraulics was like it was cutting edge technology, right?
Sure, I'll buy that.
Yeah,
Some
I
guy
don't
gets
know.
a job at Tesla nowadays. Ooh, you're in the fucking cutting edge of needing Elon Musk's penis.
You mean I could put light in this?
Yeah, you know. So
All
this
right.
is Elon Muskville.
Okay. The science of then. Very different from the science of today.
So in the 1790s, while Giovanni is studying how to pump that shit, there was very turbulent times going on in Europe. A little midget idiot named Napoleon was mashing his dick all over the cities.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
So in 1796, Napoleon had control of northern Italy, and his beady little French eyes were honed in on the prize, the Italian meatball, the capital of Italy, Roma.
Okay.
And this is where Giovanni was studying his hydraulics.
Right.
Got it.
So get out of here. I'm turning the hose on.
You get off of my lawn. So Giovanni, the 6'6" strong boy, is like, I don't want to fight for the French army. Because the French would come in, and like whoever was big, be like, you're in the French army.
Yeah, congratulations.
You're on the losing team.
Take the seeds off that bread. You're with us now.
Here's a cigarette, barrette, welcome.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Here's your starter kit.
So he's like, dude, when they come cruising through here, I can't be in this. So he joins a monastery to become a monk.
All right. It's a good fallback.
Yeah. He doesn't really want to be a monk because, like, no one really wants to be a monk.
Who wants to be a monk?
I mean, that's what I'm doing if this podcast ever falls through.
Dude,
Yeah?
you would be an interesting monk.
I have, like, monk hair, I feel.
You know what it is, man? You'd be an interesting monk because I feel like you would be taking confessions from people and then correct them grammatically
Yeah.
instead of
You'll be
helping
like-
them out or anything. Like,
Yo, I
fine, I gotta admit my sin. You know, I gotta admit my sins. Just like, no, you have to admit your sins.
Yeah.
It's not you gotta.
And then
You have to.
they'd be like, I have impure thoughts about my neighbor's wife. And I'd be like, cool. Ever jerk it to hentai? There's some great tentacle stuff. You should really, bing that one day.
In the name of the Father, the yaoi, the tentacles.
The tentacle spirit.
Okay, so he doesn't want to become this monk, but he joins the monastery basically just so the French, when they come rolling through Rome, don't pick him up. So shortly after joining, he starts peddling religious talismans. So kind of like saying, like, selling bumper stickers that says, like, hey, look, I'm Jesus. I have a hot Italian sausage.
Did you know Jesus was the Son of Man, but also he's a fish?
Yeah, I love that one.
Put it on your car. Talk about it.
So he's traveling around as this monk salesman. He travels around Europe. He actually eventually goes to Paris and starts selling stuff in France, a place he hates. But he's like, I don't want to be a monk. I don't want to be a salesman.
I hate this.
I hate this.
I gotta get the tall robes.
You can't
Yeah.
bang when you're a monk, right?
Nah.
Well, you can hide. You can't bang in front of people.
Yeah.
Ah,
Does that make
You gotta,
sense?
you gotta
And
keep it on the down low.
that's not fair.
Yeah, and also another thing I learned from this wedding I went to is that when you get married, it's not a marriage between just the man and the woman. Jesus is there too. It's a marriage between three.
You gotta,
Right.
So
you gotta leave
Jesus
room.
is there doing that Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean?
Yes, wherever you're not filling, Jesus fills these. He's a satiator.
That was weird hearing a man in Crocs talking about having a threesome with a deity.
Yeah, right. Remember, when you're fucking, you better do good.
He's watching.
because he's seen it all.
So Giovanni's like, I don't want to be a salesman. This fucking sucks. I want to pump shit. I'm a hydraulic engineer, dog.
I gotta turn the hose on.
So eventually he's broke, and he ends up back in Padua, the northern Italy. And he talks to his brother Francesco, and he's like, dude, I need to show my water moving skills. I can move water so good. I'm the best water mover.
Really, anywhere. You tell me where you like water, I can make it happen.
So Francesco's like, dude, you ever hear about this place in Europe? It's all underwater. They need to pump so much shit. There's so much water everywhere. There's toilet water in the floor, in the bagel shop, everywhere.
Where is it, Venice?
No, it's Netherlands. They're just sinking.
Oh, is that in Italy?
No, it's Northern Europe.
I thought
They're
you were
just
talking about Atlantis or some
right.
shit.
Yeah, no, the Netherlands is just the Netherlands has just been perpetually been sinking, and they didn't really figure out how to stop the water from coming on until they built a huge dam around the country right before
dike.
World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dyke, one of those ladies that are mean.
Yeah. And then
There's Travis's history with
Yeah.
the L of the LGBTQ group.
don't get a small Dutch boy's finger in you.
So Francesco and Giovanni head off to Holland, and they're like, "Hey, how you guys doing? You want us to pump some water?" And the Dutch are like, "We are fish people. We know how to get this water out of here.
Fish
you
people.
Italians can fuck off."
Wow. That's a lot of balls.
That was
Yeah.
rude.
Pretty much. So Gio and Fran, they're broke again, and they're like, "Hey, with our last remaining money, let's go to England because, you know, there's a lot of English nobility and there's so much power and everything. They've got so much HP sauce to suck around, put on their chips."
Lots of swimming pools.
He goes to England and he's like, "Hey, English nobility, there's a lot of poor people on your lawn. Would you like to shoot HP sauce on them?"
That'd get him to stay longer.
Is he a protest preventer?
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot your mother's sauce on them.
Oh, yes, please. Shoot it all over them. Get them off my lawn. I've got a raven to feed.
So Giovanni eventually lands a gig with using his hydraulic skills. This is like his lifelong dream.
Okay.
He meets a guy named Charles Isaac Mungo Pitt.
That sounds like so many slurs.
Yeah, it does.
Yo, you Mungo Pit.
Yeah, Mungo Pitt was a talent manager and was putting together a show at the Sadler Well Theater named Aquatic Dreams.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I see the way you've been pumping water over these poor people. Well, no. Hey, my name's Pitt, by the way. Just, come on in, Mungo Pitt. You can call me Monk. Why don't you come over to my place sometime? I'll tell you, plan of business. I got talents, and I'd love to show them off, and I'd love you to pump water into their asses.
You know, water park?
So it was called
No.
Aquatic Dreams?
It was called the Aquatic Dream.
Okay, so I guess wetdreams.com was taken already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at Aquatic Dreams, Pitt eyeballs this massive Giovanni. Is like, "Yeah, you could help me build this water tank, Gov." Basically got, I don't know why, that was the most Italian Jersey British I've ever done.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Gov.
Yeah, Gov. Oh, wow, that's hard to do. Let me tell you, Gov.
No,
something
so-
like,
Yeah, so he's like, "Dude, I need to build this water tank for Aquatic Dreams."
Right.
Basically a big pool.
Yeah.
And Giovanni's like, "Yeah, got you. I know all about water." And so he builds this tank, and Pitt is like, "All right, let's get in the tank." And Giovanni's like, "All right." He hops in.
Got it.
And the water comes out up to about his waist. This is a 6'6" man. Right? And Pitt is like, "You know what? You're going to be part of the show. I'm going to play you as the ship." And a bunch of small men jump out and jump on his shoulders and hang onto his waist. And Giovanni gets in the suit that's a ship.
What?
And these small men are on Giovanni as they have a battle with, I'm assuming, his brother, Francesco, playing the other ship
Oh, wow.
in this kiddie pool.
All right.
What the fuck?
Unpack all of this.
I can show you a picture.
Yeah.
I think I took a picture.
I need thing. And
Just
you'd
me
think
and the
for
boys,
eyes.
just like selfie as man with ship and a bunch of small men.
Where do you get all the
Yeah.
small men?
They're bored back then.
Yeah, they didn't have anything to do.
That's a horrible gig. Also, he was just there to build the pool.
Yeah.
So it was about pools. Shit, you know?
True.
I thought I took a picture on my phone, but I don't know if I did. But this is a really hilarious picture. Oh, there it is. It's right there. I'll put it in the chat, Cody.
Okay.
He's
Giovanni
strong.
as a ship.
All right, that's ridiculous.
Feed me.
What the fuck? Who fucking drew that?
Someone with way too much time in their hands.
Yeah, right?
That's him being a ship, I see. He's just holding the sails while all
With
these
all those small people.
tiny men who just look like bearded fourth graders, I gotta say. And
Yeah, right.
the thing that I assume we're looking at the same thing. The thing that's impressive is like this depiction is out of water, so it looks like Giovanni is like deadlifting hundreds of pounds.
Yeah.
But it's way less impressive once you realize it's in water.
So this pit guy is like, all right, this guy's great. We got to get him out of the water and turn him into a proper freak show. So Giovanni, hungry on money, becomes a strongman.
I just want to turn on water. You gotta shut up. You gotta build the pools for me.
So Giovanni is billed as the Patagonian Samson. That was his name.
All right.
Oh.
Samson referring to the Bible. Big old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's,
hairy man.
When his hair is long, he is strong.
And Giovanni's fame blows up. People from all around the country are going to see this strong boy. And eventually he starts touring the country. And he dresses up in all sorts of wild costumes. You can see some of his billing online. Most of them wildly racist. He was often cast as the, quote, black chief.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind, little context here, pre-1910, there was no such thing.
I know, but still.
If it was an entertainment gig, it was just entertainment.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably just get a real black guy and call him the black chief.
Oh, dude, where are you going to find that guy?
Out of Africa.
A lot cheaper to go to Italy.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. This guy's poor. It's the only thing that the Italian and this black guy have in common.
So Giovanni, who wasn't a dum-dum, is doing this soul-crushing job. And eventually he convinces Pitt to let him do a show that shows off his hydraulic skills.
Oh, finally.
He's like, dude, I'm not dumb. Let me just do my hydraulics.
Please, Mr. Mungo, may I turn on the water?
He's a glorified sprinkler guy, pretty much, right?
Yeah, man, I got a sprinkler guy comes by every season.
Yeah, so in 1904, Pitt let
1804?
1804. Did I say
Yeah,
1904?
Oh, also one thing for this podcast context. Travis, get me a beer.
Yeah, dog.
Thank you.
This is an 1804 Yingling.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ooh.
Born on. Look at that.
So in 1804, Pitt finally lets Giovanni build the exhibition Hydraulics. So it's like Hydra and then licks, like it's
Hydraulics.
not spelled right.
That's cool.
Which was basically a bunch of fountains that were shooting water and fire.
Like a water park, right?
Yeah, but on stage you couldn't go through the fire
Oh.
or water. I don't know. It was probably burning like whale blubber or some
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
Like, so I'm assuming these people, when they saw it, they were like, you know, all those crazy fountain shows they have in Vegas
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're outside the
Bellagio.
That's
yeah,
it.
Bellagio, and there's like all those crazy shits going on. And like this was just a bunch of assholes on a lawn watching a sprinkler kind of go back.
I like the
and
ones
forth a
that
little
like
bit.
fan
They
over
get
and fan back. Those are the best.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, but it gets stuck every now and then because it's very old machinery.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Wow. Come on in. 5 pence. You're
Well,
gonna
back
see
then
it
it was
all.
probably exciting.
I'm very happy with how tall I am and how much water I make.
So Giovanni goes on and he's being real famous. He's doing all these shows. His hydraulic. And eventually he ends up at the Smithfield Bartholomew Fair. Smithfield Bartholomew Fair.
One more time.
Smithfield Bartholomew Fair.
Well done.
All right, close enough, I guess.
This was a 10-acre circus that was held every year outside of London. And Giovanni was around 30 at the time. He had been doing his strongman act for about like 5 or so years. and he catches the eye of the 25-year-old Sarah Barr.
Did he make her wet?
I would think so. With his hydraulic.
Hydro.
Bar's also spelled like the Bari. You know, like weightlifting.
Right, right.
What do they do in bar?
I don't know. They
Take their shit off.
fucking out.
Well, they're doing Bari. So she's there. She's an Irish rope dancer, which is basically like a tightrope walker.
Oh, that's
Fine.
cool.
Yeah. So Giovanni's there. He's trying to he's all into her, and he's just ramming his Twinkie into that keyhole at 3 a.m, and they
Interesting.
get married
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The next morning.
the next morning. Next morning.
That was so good. We should do something about it.
No, but he's 6'6", and this chick is really small. That's what I'm assuming.
That's fine.
Yeah, you ever see Shaq's wife?
Well,
That's I mean, that's like half of his wife.
Well,
That gets in the photos.
you never really see Shaq's wife because she's only inflated when his dick is inside of her.
Oh,
It's like
you're a naughty man.
it's like
Did you
blowing
know
up
that?
a balloon.
This podcast is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
invest in Starbucks because I don't drink coffee.
What are you talking about, Shaq? I'm trying to have sex with you. That's my Asian accent, I guess.
Well, anyway, the vagina is an amazing place. It can stretch beyond its limits.
Beyond even its own limits.
So, both of them, Sarah, Giovanni, and Francesco, Giovanni's brother, they continued touring England, Wales, and not that long after, they get married again or something. I don't know. I wrote it twice.
Wait, are they still working with Pitt?
I think at this point they branched out. They're doing their own routine.
It's a shame. Manga Pit.
Manga
Manga away.
Pit. Yeah. So, eventually they think they've exhausted England, and Giovanni's like, dude, we should check out Spain and
nice.
Portugal. They got some cool stuff. There's that pig they put up the greased pole.
Yeah, they throw tomatoes at each other for a whole
Bowls.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullfighting, right?
Yeah. So Giovanni's like, he leaves Sarah with Francesco and packs up, he leaves them there so they can pack up all the props and costume. And Giovanni heads out to Lisbon along with a young servant called James Curtin.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So this is the first time of many that Giovanni leaves Sarah behind. And this one's, okay, whatever. It's a business trip. But we're going to see that when he leaves her behind in the future.
Oh,
It's not so good. Is
Well,
that foreshadowing? Did I do a good job?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. You could have phrased it a lot better, to be honest.
You know what? I'm drunk.
yeah, you are. I like history.
All right, so Giovanni and crew decided to go to Spain and then Portugal. They start making their rounds to like Lisbon, Madrid, Caldes, Sao Carlos, all these different places.
Okay.
Eventually, Francisco bails and he goes back to Padua. Now, Giovanni hears that the real money, if you want to do a freak show, strongman freak show, is
Yeah.
in
cool.
Constantinople.
Oh yeah, they love freaks over there,
Can we,
man.
can we circle
love
back really quick?
fucking
Is this
hairy
gentleman
weirdo.
in fact strong like Ox Travis, or is he just tall?
He's 6'1". He has so many hernias.
6'6".
All of them.
But he's doing it
6'6".
underwater, right?
Yeah.
He's lifting shit up
No,
underwater.
at this point he's lifting people left.
Okay,
and
so
right,
he's actually
throwing
strong
around
and
like a
doing
little baby
impressive
boy.
things.
Yeah, he's a strong.
Okay.
He's a strong boy. So he's like, we got to go to Constantinople. So him, Sarah, and James Curtin, his manservant, get on a ship with all their props, and they start sailing to Constantinople. Along the way, they stop at the island of Malta, which is in the
Yes.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, very small little country there.
Yeah. So after one of his shows, a dude named Ishmael
Yeah,
Gibraltar.
Great. That's
a-
how I would name a racistly stereotypical Maltese
that's
man.
like a
Yeah.
pro
So
wrestler's name.
Ishmael comes up to him and he's like, "Yeah, Ishmael is the commercial agent for Egypt's Pasha, Muhammad Ali."
Whoa.
Wow, these jokes.
Yeah, right.
They write themselves. We don't need to be funny
Yeah.
anymore, guys. Congratulations.
We made it.
Yeah, it's not
He's a boxer.
Yeah, it's not even a boxer though.
Yeah, it's different.
So let me just explain what a pasha is. A pasha is a governor.
Okay.
So Muhammad Ali, not the boxer, he's the governor of Egypt because Egypt was owned by the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. Mm-hmm. But let's just call him the king of Egypt. He has that much power. Right?
Nice, yeah.
So this
See these pyramids? I do whatever I want in them.
Like die.
Whatever I want.
Yeah. Die in them, I can roll down them.
So this Ishmael probably came up to Giovanni to ask him to perform his strongman shit for his pasha. He's like, dude, I saw you pick up that donkey, you threw it on that cripple kid, and it was
I
hilarious.
would pay for that.
So, but Giovanni was like, yo, does Muhammad Ali want to move water around?
That's a magic trick.
Cause I'm a hydraulic engineer. I don't just lift things.
Black magic. No one can do that.
Don't say I'm a hydraulic engineer. Be like, I'm a fluid sorcerer. You know what I mean? Like, he could set up like one of those fucking like chocolate
misunderstood.
fountains you see at Golden Corral, or as I like to call, like the herpes.
Shaq
the herpes
has in his
traps
living room?
in Golden Corral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the first time you use a pool noodle to suck up the water and shoot it into a little kid's face.
Dude, I would do that, but instead of my mouth, I would find like a pool jet and then just like waterboard a toddler.
Oh, yeah.
With like the fucking.
Sorry for the magic.
Magic.
So Ishmael's like, actually, Pasha does need to have these fountains, and we should irrigate some shit in the Nile because like it's
Egypt.
dry as fuck there. But can you also like lift heavy things or funny things too?
What do you
'Cause,
do?
like-
What do you do for a living? You lift shit? You make fountains work? This Pasha's like, oh, hello, I'm Pasha. I need a fountain. Also, irrigation would be nice. A lot of dying people. But I'd like to see water go up and then calm down
I
different.
like this.
Yeah. So Giovanni, James, and Sarah were like, fuck Constantinople. They abandoned life of the stage and go off to Egypt to work on hydraulics.
Fancy.
Cool.
So right off the bat, things suck for them. The moment they docked in Alexandria on June 9th of 1815, the city was in the middle of the bubonic plague.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bad timing.
Yeah. We all thought the Black Death ended in the Middle Ages, but apparently the Mediterranean never got the memo. Because the Black Death, Black Plague was there up until we figured out that, there was fucking little fleas on mice.
Arizona still has the Black Death going
Very
on.
smart.
Oh, yeah, isn't
Really?
that just happening?
The thing is,
What?
like, it's so...
No way.
It's in the rats. It's not on the fleas that are on the rats. But, like, one of the big occurrences that, like, freaked everyone out is that someone was mowing their lawn and, like, a rat went into the mower and, like, aerosolized in the landscaper's face. And that's how that guy got, like, the first case of bubonic plague from, like, a century. It was, like, fucking hardcore.
Oh, wow.
Gore grind shit.
Damn, that sucks.
It's like, oh, rat mist.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna die now.
And all the rats, too. God damn it. That fucking blows.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I hate when rats go in my mower, Mike.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
So they never found a cure for this?
Oh, you can
The
treat it in
bubonic
humans, but
plague?
you can't cure all the fucking rats.
There's no
that have
cure
it.
for it,
You're not
though?
gonna vaccinate all the fucking mice, are you, Mike?
I guess not.
You could though.
Yeah, Mike, you can make a
could,
difference
I
in the
guess
world.
not.
You
could,
just gotta,
though.
you just gotta manhandle all these diseased rats for the rest of your life.
Start by learning science first.
So Giovanni, Sarah, and James were put in the quarantine section of the
Wow.
docks in Alexandria with a bunch of other people. Now the problem was when you put a bunch of gross sea people in one room and start eating food that's been washed in the dirty Nile water, disease starts to spread amongst
right.
these people.
Of course. They seemed perfectly healthy when they went in there, but as a precaution, 40 days later, you are a heaping mass of
Yeah,
phlegm.
Travis, minus points for
Yeah.
not saying gross semen in a room full of gross semen together.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh.
You're dead to me.
It's all right. I deliver water. I'll splash it all over you.
Yeah, well, there's sea people is another word for semen. That's what I say. I say, excuse me, lady, can I deposit sea people on you?
Yeah, he gets halfway through the word people, and he is
A
finished.
people!
That's Travis.
So yeah, like they didn't know anything about these fleas. So when people got sick, they were like, "All right, this person's sick. They got the plague. Like we're gonna cart them off with the rest of into the city where all the rest of the Black Plague is." You know, like, oh, this one's sick. It's sneezing.
That's
Get it
one
out
way to
there.
get out of jail.
Yeah. So Giovanni and Sarah, who got really sick, and were forced to hide their illness so they didn't end up in Black Deathland.
You didn't know that all Irish and Italian people look like this? We're fine. We're both fine.
Yeah, actually, most Europeans that went to Egypt got sick because they would get heat stroke. Because,
It's different.
You know, they're not in that sun.
Yeah, because people aren't supposed to live in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just had a really bad case of heat stroke, but they had to hide this because, or else they'd be plagued.
Right.
So eventually they reach Pasha Muhammad Ali, and Giovanni takes a look at the irrigation issue and is like, yeah, I can make a machine that'll get those fields
Nice.
so damp. The most damp you've ever seen.
Well, the problem here is that you have no water.
I can fix that.
Yeah.
I'm tall.
Giovanni's like, the best part about it, you won't need to use animals or manpower to run it. And the Pasha's like, all right, get started on it. So here's Giovanni and his Irish wife and boy servant in an Arab country trying to build a magic water moving machine.
Without man or animal power.
Yeah. I mean, we had things like water power, right? I mean, they're next to the Nile. They could
Steam power.
Yeah, they could move things without animal or man.
Yeah.
But the thing was local Egyptians did not really like Christian Europeans.
I wonder why.
Yeah. And it was mainly because of the guy we talked about earlier, Napoleon.
Oh.
So back when Giovanni joined to be a monk to hide from the French army, Napoleon kept going past Italy, and his real prize was Egypt. So there were countless bloody battles fought over the Suez Canal and the Nile, fought between the French, the British, and the Ottomans, and local Arab tribes. Some of these battles, Giovanni actually noted seeing bones and cannonballs sticking out of the sand.
That's
because it was
metal.
only like about 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So when Napoleon eventually got to Egypt, he set up the Egyptian Institute of Arts and Sciences. And now this was just a bunch of French dudes that were rummaging around tombs, looting ancient artifacts, and sending them back to the Louvre.
I love art.
Science.
Yeah.
Science.
Totally
Research.
science, bro.
Yeah. Is there something for everybody, especially if it's bones?
And illegal.
Yes.
So even though at the time that Giovanni was there, the British had taken control of the Egyptian cities, the Frenchies were still out there. And they were looking, and the local Egyptians just called all Europeans Franks. Just, yeah.
Racist.
Fine, I don't care.
Racist.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah. Well, who cares? They called everyone Chinese who's from out there.
Out there. Those people from out there.
Yeah, the Chinamans.
Way
That's
out
what they
there.
said, yeah.
Chinaman's.
Who cares?
No one here.
So, this one time, Giovanni was riding around Cairo on a donkey. Now, remember, he's 6'6", so he would have to keep his feet out in front of the donkey while he rode, so he wouldn't drag on the ground.
That's a cartoon.
Oh, cool. No stirrups yet.
Yeah. And he got into a little he got into a little confrontation with a Turkish junior officer who called him a Frank.
Oh.
And Giovanni hates French. He's like, I'm Italian and I work for the British.
Yeah.
Or I've been in Britain.
Uh-huh.
So this confrontation would later be used for the greatest archaeological character of all times. But in reality, it was way less impressive. So the Turk socked Giovanni in the gut, and Giovanni was holding a tiny little donkey riding crop, like kind of like something you'd see in a bondage thing, like not. It was
Yeah,
a
I know
whip.
those. Yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
Stiff whip.
Donkey, get out of here. That guy, get out of here. So Giovanni slapped him across the back with this little riding crop, and the officer pulled out a pistol and fired it at Giovanni. He missed, singeing his beard hairs, and hit a fellow officer behind him.
It's like a Three Stooges bit.
Yeah. But this whole using a whip against someone in Egypt was used, confirmed, as the
Can I
India.
guess?
Yeah.
Can I guess? Is it Han Solo?
Yes, it's Han Solo.
Yes.
In Egypt.
Right.
shot
So
first.
when they did that those 4 really great movies, especially the last one about Han Solo going through dirt and looking at natives. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
Nice, dude.
It all was inspired from little Belzoni whipping someone with a shitty riding.
Now I understand. You guys made that very clear for me.
Dun 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 dun. Come on, Wookie. Let's get him. That's
What is that fucking killing? Come on, Wookie.
I just got called out. I just got called out for poor culture reference uses. Tom, I think you just won right there.
mine's intentional. I'm having a good time here.
Yeah, Tom made a
This is what we
joke.
do at Roast Mortem.
You fucked up, Travis.
You fucked up.
Keep going.
Okay, so we've all heard the myth, right, about how the Sphinx lost its nose because Napoleon used it for target practice.
I've actually never heard that.
You never heard that?
No.
True?
There is a myth going around that the reason why the Sphinx doesn't have a nose is because when Napoleon rode through, he set his cannons on the Sphinx and took his nose off.
Fuck that thing.
That thing's taller than me.
But
I'm gonna shoot that shit.
yeah, look at his stupid nose. What is it? A tiger? Is it a lion?
Load the cannon, Mark. Load it up, Mark.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, my name's Jock.
Yeah. Yeah, we jock.
Whatever it is.
Who cares? I'm your boss.
But no, that wasn't the case. Napoleon was very interested in preserving as much shit and taking as much shit from Egypt as he could. Where am I at? Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, and let's just get this clear, right? So there's this pillaging going on from Europeans, especially the French, of Egyptian culture, right? But the thing was frankly, the Arabs did not give a fuck about the wonders of the past that they lived amongst.
No, they were trying to find bread.
Yeah, get
to
that
eat.
bread.
Yeah.
So they just saw these things as old
Yeah.
stones, or even worse, sacrilegious shit that should be destroyed.
I could see that.
Jeez.
Like if you remember, ISIS was destroying places like Palmyra back in the past.
Yeah.
That's what was going on. They'd find these things and chisel out the details.
Smart people. You know, just fucking bomb them.
No, dog.
Why not?
No.
I
Because
don't
then
know.
you destroy the cool shit there.
No, you bomb around them.
The
They don't
surgical
live in
strike.
fucking...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, surgical strike. That's right.
So also over the centuries, they had slowly dismantled temples to use them as building materials and looted most of the sites for gold. In fact, Giovanni on his travels came up to a peddler in the city, and the peddler was like, "Hey, do you want to buy this ancient jar? It's got a mummified hawk in it, dude." Tony Hawk's in here.
Okay. Dusty Hawk.
And Giovanni was like, "Nah, that's fake, dude. You just trying to give me this like shitty vase."
Okay.
Nah. So the Arab salesman got pissed and just smashed the vase and was like, "Look, there is a totally ancient mummified Tony Hawk in here."
Wow.
But he broke the
yeah.
seal.
But he just ruined it.
Yeah, no, he just broke the vase.
Watch him do a 900. Where are you staying tonight? Can I hang out?
Anger management, man. Shit. Fuck.
All right, so Belzoni's getting all this trubs with the locals, but eventually he completes the pump for Muhammad Ali, and there's this big party reveal, and everyone's there. Giovanni's like, "If I win this contract, I'm gonna be able to install my machine all over the
Sultan.
country. Gotta make it big. Gotta make it big for my pasha."
I'm going to make so many wet T-shirt contests
Oh,
happen.
wow.
So Belzoni's like, "All right, here we go. Here's the pump." But the problem was that Giovanni had powered it by oxen.
That's the cheating.
Oh, cheater.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah, oxen aren't
It's
animal.
like, dude, yeah,
What's oxen?
an ox.
Oh, an ox. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Multiple oxes.
Multiple
and
oxes.
It's not
Oh,
oxen.
okay.
It's oxen.
So the Pasha shows up. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit? Like, you said I didn't need to use animals. I could just use humans. They're cheaper
Oh,
than
yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to feed them or anything."
Jesus
Fine.
Christ.
Who cares?
So he's like, "All right, let me just try in true Egyptian fashion." He's like, "Let me just try moving this shit with manpower." And
What kind of man can I get? We have any more of those Jews lying around?
A freeman? Not that they're free, but they work for free.
Yeah, well, maybe they crossed that sea that, what was his name? Moses. He parted
Yeah.
it. Maybe a few of them came back. They forgot luggage or something. I don't know.
So Muhammad Ali's like, all right, he got his men into this like little pit, the little thing that the oxen were pushing, right? Like this little wheel. Mm-hmm. And everyone starts pushing, and Belzoni's servant, James Curtin, was down there pushing as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because he's like, I gotta make my boss look good. Yeah.
Huddle with the slaves.
I gotta show my muscles.
So Belzoni's like, I didn't design it like that, dude. What's going on? And all of a sudden, all the Arabs stopped pushing and just jumped out of the pit, leaving just James Curtin down there. And the wheel just spins back on itself.
Oh,
and
no
James
way.
Curtin goes flying about 50 feet and breaks his hip.
Jeez.
Workers' comp right there.
Well, they didn't have OSHA back there. They'd be like, oh, look around, put some sand on it.
Yeah, rub some sand on it right there.
You
coming to
know
work
the amount
tomorrow.
of paperwork for on-site hip injury through the roof.
Oh, it is something
That's,
else.
it's
Yeah.
a nightmare.
Really?
You're done. I mean, I know a guy who used to work in Abercrombie and Fitch, and he sued him for $100,000 because he fell off a 2-foot ladder.
Fucking bad.
Imagine getting pitched 50 feet, breaking your hip on an oxen
Yeah, and that's
wheel.
engineer negligence,
way.
mind you.
Yeah. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
I like it when they eat Egyptian food and they get in that pit.
We'll settle for 36 pairs of pants a month.
2 turtlenecks.
So, needless to say, Belzoni didn't get the contract.
Why? Aw.
Yeah, and shortly after Belzoni gets a sack from Muhammad Ali,
Malay, yeah.
He-
My favorite boxer's Mahala Malay.
Mahala.
Mahala.
So, shortly after he gets the sack, he meets this dude named Sheikh Ibrahim.
Great names all around.
Oh,
Yeah.
these get great.
Sheikh Ibrahim, right? So, you might think, okay, here's Belzoni meeting another Arab about to get his ass kicked.
Yeah. This is now, we can imagine Iron
Yeah,
Sheik.
that's
the Iron
immediately
Sheik.
what I thought.
He's meeting the Iron Sheik.
You fucking tall son of a bitch bastard. I fucking love you.
So he's about to meet this Iron
Right.
Sheik, and he's like, "All right, where am I getting my butt pushed in?" But the thing is that Sheikh Ibrahim, his real name was Johann Ludwig Brunhardt, and he was from Sweden,
Oh.
or not Sweden, Switzerland.
I'm only a weekend chic. I'm a chicken.
So this Swiss Miss motherfucker was what he called an Orientalist. That was a person who studied people that weren't white.
Oh, okay.
A Chinaman looker.
Chinaman look.
A mongoloid.
So Burkhart tells Giovanni, who's like, look, if you don't want to get your ass beat by every Turk you come across calling you a Frank, all you need to do is just dress the part. And like, look, you're Italian and you're bearded. Like, it's a lot easier than my bleached ass coming from the Swiss Alps. Like, So Giovanni starts dressing the Arab getup. I mean, turban. A lot of the pictures, I'll probably use a picture where he's wearing a turban and like a robe, all that shit.
You just basically get different size sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This head sheet. This bath sheet.
He need a waist sheet and a body sheet and 2 feet sheet.
2 feet.
So around when he meets Burkhart introduces him to a very important character in the story, a man named Henry Salt.
Hey, look at that.
Love him.
Love him, Mr. Salt Man over there.
Yeah, must be a relative of mine. Very important. Very important in the story.
Best guy in the story.
Love him.
So Henry Salt was an Englishman. He originally was a draftsman and secretary for Lord George Anglesey, Viscount of Valentina.
Okay.
Now we know what a secretary is, but what is a draftsman?
Makes up schematics, right? Or maps.
No.
I know it's not what I'm thinking.
So a draftsman is basically a dude that walks around with a lord and takes selfies of him.
Oh.
They
So-
had cameras back then.
No, they didn't. This is 18...
Oh, they did, right?
1815.
Well, maybe
I
we
didn't.
need some draftsmen.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So whenever I talk about rich people, you can just imagine some dude just walking around behind them, like drawing pictures
he's drawing.
constantly.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like, here's my lord in front of the Sphinx.
Oh.
Here's my lord.
That's a
Sounds
cool
like a
gig.
Smithers to a Mr. Burns.
Yeah, Smithers with talent.
Yeah. So by the time Giovanni met Henry Salt, he had moved past simple draftsman. And with the help of his lord, he was appointed as the English consul general to Egypt. So think of him as like an
Fancy
ambassador.
names.
Okay.
And while Salt was appointed, as well as like working as ambassador, he was also helping his lord, the Viscount of Valentina, collect Egyptian antiques. So he's like, all right, got a bunch of antiques there. My lord likes it. Here you go.
So when you say antiques, do you mean like actual artifacts going around? Okay.
Artifacts, yeah.
So no dinette fucking set or anything like that.
Yeah, no
Like
fiesta.
jar and brains. Brain and jar.
Yeah.
Put it in the back of the Volvo.
So we need an Allen key to assemble it.
So the Viscount would send Salt money, and Salt would hire men to basically explore the sands and loot temples. Now, Giovanni, hard up on cash, does a little bit of smoozing with Salt and eventually becomes contracted for his first job into the world of Egyptology.
Nice.
Okay.
But aren't most of those places like booby trapped and shit like that?
Oh, we'll
Ooh,
get into some
interesting.
booby traps.
Oh.
We'll get there.
I
Can you
like
name
movies.
any other country
Movies,
that
yeah.
has a science field named after it? Like, there's no Chinatology. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I went immediately. I went to Chinatology myself.
I mean, it's
Rolls
also
off the
as
tongue.
ancient as I can think.
Buttholeology.
There's no Jerseyology.
Scientology. The study of science.
That's what that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's legit. Yeah, what is that's what Tom Cruise's
yeah.
heritage
Yeah.
is,
Don't
right?
don't step on his heritage. Very important.
Yeah.
Thomas Mapother,
He is the son of Christ.
Yes. Mapud.
Mapother, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Do you think he named his kids Mapud? He was like, "Well, I don't want you to be that
No.
famous
That was
because
just-
I got my dick's got 10 more years
Thing
on
one and
screen."
thing two.
Thing one and thing two. All right, back to Giovanni.
Yep.
Giovanni's first contract was to recover and ship a massive statue of Ramses II called Young
Oh.
Menmon.
Just a you.
Young
no O,
men.
Young.
Yeah. Yeah. Young
Yeah.
Young Menmon. Next rapper.
Mimon.
Face
gonna off
tattoos.
himself. The reason why he was called Young Memon is because people didn't know how to read hieroglyphics, so they just didn't know who this guy was. They just named him Memon.
Yeah, he was
Young
man,
man.
man.
But he's Ramses II.
Oh.
Now, he was extremely smooth-brained, correct?
I mean, all the Egyptians were extremely
Fucking inbred.
smooth.
Yeah.
Like the rulers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rulers were extremely long, smooth.
Well, that's how you build pyramids. You need to have the smooth to build the pyramid.
Yeah.
Right. It's like when they put his brain in, it's just like soft serve, smooth as it gets.
Yeah.
You can fucking go careening down there if you're a little like extra midget going snowboarding,
up.
you know? Yeah. Watch out for the sprinkles. Other than that, it's pretty smooth.
So, yeah, the Rosetta Stone was actually discovered a few
Hey.
years earlier, but it hadn't been deciphered. They had only had a few languages, like Spanish,
Right.
French.
They only had the first few chapters of Duolingo.
Yeah, Duolingo.
Right.
And the Rosetta Stone's the orig, dude.
Dude,
You had to
Duolingo,
pay it
yeah.
on disc, dude.
I've actually been using a
She's old
different
as
program
fuck.
now to learn my Portuguese.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Mango.
Mango, los
Mango.
gustos mango.
Tengo los gustos mangos. That's
Yeah.
actually Spanish. but I will never forget that.
Yeah. See, it works.
Yeah.
So this giant statue of Ramses II was a 7-ton statue located at the Temple of Amun in Karnak, which was roughly 400 miles down the Nile River from Cairo.
Karnak, you said?
That-
That sounds like a city
Yeah.
in Jersey.
Trip.
Like a neighborhood in Jersey. Like Karnak, Jersey.
So they have to go against the because the Nile is one of those rivers that runs the opposite
Yeah.
direction that
Oh,
we
yeah,
think
yeah.
it should.
Yeah, so they had to go against it to get there, but they're going to go with it when the statue's there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, the Nile-
Yeah.
Woof.
Oof. That's a
The
big
Nile
load.
flows north, right? Yeah.
So this statue had actually broken and fallen back in 37 BC during an earthquake. So it was prime for an antique collector like Henry Salt. All I needed was someone like Belzoni, with serious engineering skills or water movement skills or something, to go barge it back to Cairo.
Turns out he's just real
Look
strong.
at him go.
Yeah, he picked it up himself.
Dude, you're strong. You can get it, right?
Yeah, right. You need a
problem.
hand with that? I'll be back in an hour, but I like to see it before I get back.
So on this trip, Giovanni brought his wife, Sarah, James Curtin, who was still fucked up. His
So
hip
he's just a
was
crippled
broken,
manservant
like,
now.
Whatever. He,
not that long ago.
dude, when you're poor, you still got to walk. You know, like back then,
Nope.
they didn't have wheelchairs.
No ramps.
Nah.
You still got to work, man. I can't just have you in my fucking my hotel suite watching HBO all day. You got to work for that.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
care if it takes you twice as much to walk at it.
You want Disney Plus? You got to earn that shit.
But
Yeah.
my hip hurts.
Fuck it.
Fuck
you got
your hip.
You got another one.
I'm tall.
You got 2 hips for a goddamn reason, Mike.
So he's got the usuals. He's also got a Coptic translator who can speak Arab. And the Pasha appointed a janissary for him, like a bodyguard is what a janissary.
I learned a word.
Janitor, something like janitor or something like that.
A janissary, although it sounds like a janitor who would shoot piss on you.
Hydraulic.
Janissary was an Ottoman. He was an Ottoman soldier.
And then when you're done with that, you could shave my body, sir, because we have a wok.
So the manual labor for moving this 7-ton statue, Giovanni hoped he could buy out local Arab tribes to help him lift this shit. So they're floating down the Nile, and Giovanni bumps into a Frenchman with an obnoxious twirled mustache and mutton chops. A straight-up supervillain.
He's tying bitches to train tracks and all that.
Yeah, this man was Bernardo Drovetti. Sounds Italian too, but he was French.
I'll be honest. With all the jabs I take at French people, I don't know anything about them. I know I've seen the movie Amelie.
Gorgeous.
Ron Perlman spoke it, but he didn't know
said he
it.
lost
Well,
children.
all right. To be fair, he played an extremely smooth-brained Frenchman. So he only had about
was a
6 lines of
strongman.
dialogue.
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, he was a strongman. Exactly.
Strongman.
He had the mind of a child, a smooth-brained child.
So Drovetti was France's ex-consul general to Egypt when Napoleon had flopped his uncircumcised dick on the country. But Drovetti had still been exploring and picking through the ruins about a decade later after the English had moved in and was sending his looted goods back to the Louvre for a price.
Cool. Hey, dude.
So Giovanni's like, hey, he meets him on the Nile. He's like, hey, I'm going to go pick up this fucking massive statue of Ramses II. And Giovanni's like, it's not worth it. The locals aren't going to work for Christians.
Oh, no.
It's not going to happen.
Oh.
What did they use back then to pick that shit up?
Hands.
7 tons?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Hands and levers.
Put that shit in a boat too. Fucking sail fucking down the river too.
It's ridiculous. It
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense. In fact, the people who wanted that, the people who were able to get the resources to make that happen, how out of their fucking minds are they? And like,
Right.
they don't care about anyone's time.
No. They got
like-
money.
Oh, get her here. Contract price. Here's $40. Make it work. I have a crew of 400 men. Well, I'll give him 40 cents for the trip. Whatever. Yeah.
So Drovetti was like, yeah, I tried to go get some stuff down there. And the local kachif, which is like it's a Arab like chief.
All right.
Okay.
They call him a kachif. Kachif put a band and had somebody that I was working with me got caught working with the French. So the kachif strapped this guy to a cannon and then fired
execution by cannon.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool death though. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
quick.
instant.
It's pretty
so-
quick, yeah.
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 You shot into the air, you're like fucking free fall.
Wait, he's not strapped to the ball, is he?
No, he's strapped over the face of the cannon.
Oh, right. Just go right
Yeah.
through you.
Right through you, yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't even experience flying, I guess.
Your torso
No, you're
might.
not
Well,
flying
it-
anywhere.
his-
Gone.
Yeah, the middle parts might get a bit of air.
Yeah. Dude, that's some gnarly air you got going in there with your
Yeah,
heart,
right.
bruh.
So sick.
So Giovanni's like, thanks, but I'm going to find my own way. And Drovetti's like, all right, well, I told you there's some sarcophagus I left back in Thebes. You're welcome to it if you can get in there. I couldn't fucking deal with that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
They'll chop your dick off, but go for it.
So Giovanni thanked Drovetti, and he went on his way. And little did he know that this was the Benny, the bane of his existence.
Oh.
The little French weasel boy.
Oh, no way.
He had weasels for teeth. 5 of them.
That's awful.
It's pretty bad.
Ouch.
Yeah, so on his way to Karnak, Giovanni stops at a few temples. He's collecting a few smaller relics here and there. And eventually they reach Karnak, where they find this young mammoth, the Ramses II statue. And Giovanni's like, oh, fuck, that thing is massive. I didn't know it was 7 tons. We gonna need...
I had a feeling that would
Yeah,
happen. But
yeah.
I turned the sprinkler on. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
I didn't see that.
So he gets there, he's like, I think we're gonna need a bigger barge.
These college hunks moving.
What?
These
There you
college
go.
hunks moving junk.
Yeah, he does need college hunks. So he sends off little gimpy James Curtin back to Alexandria to go get a big barge.
Took him 4 years.
Yeah, right.
They had a new president by then.
Wow, it took him that long, really?
No, I just made it up
Yeah.
because he's. I mean, it's not like they have the fucking subways hooked up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It probably took a fucking minute to get to point A to point B.
Yeah, he basically looks like Tiny Tim right now.
He's
He's always about to die.
So Giovanni goes to the local catchiff, and he's like, dude, I need some paid help. This guy's a big boy. I gotta get moved to this big boy. And the catchiff's like, dude, it's Ramadan.
Oh.
No one is gonna move anything. Ooh. Like, are you dumb? We don't eat.
Are you Ramadan?
Yeah, we're not eating. What are you, dumb?
Giovanni waits there almost the entire length of Ramadan, just burning up in the hot sun.
Of course, he got there on day one, didn't he?
He got there, yeah, pretty much.
It's like no, it's like a whole month.
the
It's a
month
whole
of
month.
Ramadan.
It's like November or some shit.
Yeah, that's fuck month. That's
Yeah.
when no one does
You
fucking
know how
shit.
like the Mexicans do like the hour siesta? Like the
Yeah.
Islamic peeps just pile it all up in the back of the year. So it's just an entire straight month of not doing nothing.
That's dumb. If you do that, don't.
So Giovanni waits it out. He's fucking baking. He's like a little Italian baked potato out in the sun. But eventually, people do come, and it's time to move this beast. So with the help of rollers and levers, as you were
Got it.
asking before,
Simple machines.
Simple
Mike. Very
machines.
simple machine.
Smooth
yeah,
brain.
like I actually moved a stump that way, and in Justin's backyard one time.
Oh yes, with simple machines.
Simple
I
machines.
remember. I watched.
So Giovanni successfully moves young Monmouth to the shore with constant starting and stopping because the workers were like, "Oh, I can't work for you. You're Christian." And Giovanni's like, "Oh, but I got
I'm a
money."
Christian with money.
I can't work for you. I lost a foot. Oh, that's all right.
I got money.
I got money.
I got a new foot.
But then he gets to the shore and he's like, "We still don't have the boat yet. I mean, we're
Yeah.
still waiting for little
Oh,
James
this is a
Curtin to come
logistics
back."
disaster.
There's, obviously a cut to gimpy ass James Curtin trying to go upriver in the Nile in a fucking lifeboat,
No, he's just riding two crocodiles with reins. Like, yeah,
but very poorly.
very poorly. So Giovanni's like, all right, I'm going to use this time to find that sarcophagus that Drovetti was talking about. So with the help of a local Arab guide, he finds the entrance of the temple. So Giovanni and a small team strip down, and they said they crawl like a crocodile into this this tiny temple.
Like naked?
It's creepy.
Yeah,
Spider
like
webs
no
everywhere
shirt.
on your ween. Just
Yeah.
pressed up against your dick. Ugh.
Yeah, just rubbing his dick on the inside of this temple.
You know,
It's dark in there.
For such a hot place, this tube is very cold.
So once Giovanni is inside, he said there were mummies everywhere. And in his exact words, he says, as we worked our way through the burial chamber, we were continually walking on skulls
Ooh.
and other bones.
Like straight out of Indiana Jones.
Yeah. So this is the first reason why Giovanni is demonized in the archaeological community. But they also like secretly envy him and have like a giant boner because he's going into these tombs. But he's just walking on mummies. He's just like, I don't give a fuck.
were
His
people.
bones.
What the fuck is this shit?
He's got no respect for them.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas morning,
Yeah.
you know, where all the kids unwrap all the papers and there's just shit everywhere, and then you can't get it from one room to the other without getting shit and ribbons and wrapping paper all over you, but dead bodies.
If you had a mummy just burning a hole in your pocket, what would you do with it?
If I had a mummy?
stiff, dusty, dead boy that you had to do something with, what would you?
Give it a beach. I didn't say that on air.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Why was
Oil
your
can.
first answer give it a blowjob?
No, I don't know. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. That was the ghost of Emotep.
Mike, what did you hear Travis say?
I was gonna blow a boy.
No, dude. I didn't say that.
I'm putting him. Well, I'll put mine in the closet. I'll just.
Oh,
leave
would
him
you
there.
like dress it up in like clothes and shit
No,
like that?
I don't know. I'd vacuum seal
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay.
Don't want
Keep
any
it fresh.
moths getting in the cavities.
Yeah.
But I don't know off the top of my head. So I would think about how to store it.
I think I'd just turn mine into like a cutting board.
So,
But Travis wants to give it a blowjob.
Travis does want to give it a blowjob.
No, I don't. I don't want to do that. I didn't say that.
Cody,
I'm not
I did
judging
not
Travis.
say I want to give mommy blowjobs.
Travis,
shut
it's
up,
okay.
Travis.
It's okay,
Whatever.
Travis. I don't judge.
Cody, what would you do with it?
I'd put a nice lacquer on it and like use it as a cutting board, just to
Nice.
like freak out like guests. Like, oh, my girlfriend's parents are in town. Like, let's bring out a mummy and fucking chop a leek over it.
So wait, hold on. Before you continue, Mike, what would you do with yours again?
Put mine in an oil drum.
What is going
All
on?
right, oil drum, closet, lacquer, blowjob.
I did not say that.
No, you
I
didn't.
even
That was
think
so
about that.
knee jerk.
I didn't even think about that.
Wow, that's very
I didn't
Freudian.
think about it.
That's like old. That's old school Freudian.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Hey, what do you want to do with old suck? Want to suck a stick?
No, I didn't even
Why
think
didn't
about
you say that? I didn't say that
Thomas, you're not my therapist. Get out of here.
You know who your
Breaking new
therapist?
ground, Travis.
You know who your new therapist is? Everyone who listens to this podcast.
Well, get out of here.
it
Stop
off.
listening. All right. Well, thank you, Cody, for the segue, because we're not going to talk about blowjobs. We're talking about people what they did with mummies back then.
You hear the frantic nature of Travis's voice now.
Yeah, if he was wearing a Fitbit, it'd be going off the charts right now.
I took it off. So Giovanni was more of an example of the times. People didn't give a shit about mummies. What they would do is they'd rip them apart and they'd look for either papyruses or jewelry.
They don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh hell, he has
That's
a dead
what I would
body.
do,
Let me
too.
get through it." They'd pile them up
Wow.
and burn them. Also,
Right. Come on.
yeah. Also, mummies eventually became a type of curiosity. So these Victorian dickheads would have unwrapping parties, like you'd see on
Unboxing,
YouTube.
yeah.
Unboxing videos.
Unboxing video.
All right.
So they'd have a mummy sent from Egypt directly to
Yep.
London, unwrapped.
Oh, cool.
And they'd invite all their friends over and then just dissect this mummy looking for gold trinkets.
Wow. Well, that's a lot
Yeah,
more
it's-
interesting than blowing it.
There's a
more
gold
productive,
diploma in
it's
his
not-
brain.
I didn't even say that, dude.
So this is
Didn't
like a
say that.
Victorian. This is like a British expensive hoity-toity version of like a Cracker Jack box. You're like, oh, there might be something in it.
Guess what? It's not a blowjob. Guess what? That doesn't happen when you unwrap it.
But don't you want to do that?
No, dude. I never said that.
I heard you say it.
Dude, you must have misheard me.
I heard you say
Guess
Play
it.
what?
the
You
audio
shouldn't
clip
hit
right now
30
again.
seconds back
in
on the
post.
show. Give it a beat.
Okay.
No, don't do that. That's cheating.
I'm not judging you.
I am.
Beat.
Well, that's very interesting. Travis, why don't you continue with the story?
Okay, so another thing that they would do with mummies is they would ground up mummies into mummy powder.
So like jerky.
No,
Coffee?
not like jerky, like a little mist.
Missed.
Like a
You do a little line of mummy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fat rails.
So they would mix this mummy like Swiss Miss into water.
Oh,
Make
Kool-Aid.
tinctures.
Mummy
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
like
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
okay.
Mummy
There you go,
Kool-Aid.
Mike.
Make their dick hard for
So-
you to suck.
Yeah, this strange medicine was first used
was
in the
medicine?
12th century. Yeah, it was medicine used in the 12th century by Arab doctors, but eventually it made its way to Europe in the 16th century.
Was it purported to fix?
Oh, God.
I don't exactly know
Like
what it was.
Pepto-Bismol.
It was one of those miracles. It's like CBD nowadays, where you
Right,
can just
yeah.
fix anything.
Oh, smoking
Yeah, it's
mummy.
fine. What you got? Shade joints? Drink this $14 sandwich.
Yeah.
It's
There you go.
fine. You
Yeah,
got
it's good.
CBD in the rye bread.
Wow.
So,
Fuck.
it was still popular not only in the 19th century where Giovanni was, but also in the 20th century.
We could probably find
And it-
some.
Well, and in fact, you could find real mummy powder in New York City in one particular pharmacy up until the late 1980s for $40 an ounce.
That's a steal.
That's, pretty good.
Wow.
Fuck, I kind of want to try it, to be honest.
I mean, Coke was cheaper back then. It was the 80s.
That's true.
Right.
Well, let's Google some mummy powder.
Yeah.
Find it. Let's smear it
Do a
on our
sample.
faces and then try to find a little dick in there that we could.
Shut up, dude! I didn't even say that!
You said it, Travis.
I didn't say it! No, I didn't say it!
Just say it.
I heard you.
Oh, anyway, let's get back to the story.
heard
Giovanni finds the sarcophagus lid. He's like, I can't move that shit. So he just ruined all these mummies. He's like, can't do it.
I'm done.
And then he goes back to the shore, and the barge shows up. And Giovanni's like, all right, let's put the statue on board. He delivers it to Cairo. And now the statue is in the British Museum in London. It's this massive fucking thing. It's still there.
Okay.
doesn't have a dick to suck.
It's probably uncircumcised, right, Travis?
I'm not even thinking about that, though.
dry
Why would I
out.
think about that?
Because you don't discriminate. You'll suck any dick.
Like a dried piece of bacon.
I'm not even thinking about that. All right, so Giovanni is the talk of the town now.
Uh-huh.
Salt's really happy because he's like, yeah, dude, you did this thing. Let's send you out on the mission.
Nice.
So his second mission was to Abu Sibyl. And on his journey, Gio gets as far as Philae.
Chick-fil-A?
That's not Philly.
No, it's not Philly. It's Philae.
Where is Filet?
It's on the Nile.
You're right, Mike.
I'm good.
You smooth brain, what are you doing?
What are you thinking about?
The way you said filet.
Philae.
Like fellatio?
Shut up, Cody. You're a dick.
Quit. You did it, man.
We're not
Freudian-
talking about mummy dicks
Freudian
anymore.
slips, man.
I wasn't even talking about mummy's dicks.
Don't worry, they'll
doesn't.
pop up.
Oh, okay, whatever.
They'll come back.
You know you get hard when you die, though?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say
Rigor
that.
mortis, man.
Like,
Okay.
it was just like, you said something, and then you said, no, I didn't say it.
So they get as far as filet, and then fucking Giovanni's like, Sarah, it is not safe for you to continue down the Nile. Mm-hmm. Here, you must stay here. I've rented a room for you. You will stay with this Arab woman that you can't understand, and your room does not have a roof.
It's not a room.
So Sarah
patio.
Sarah's left in the baking sun, and she eventually gets a fever and goes blind after a few months.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Which is something called althamia, which is where your eyelids lose power to lift themselves.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
And she's Irish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah.
Like, England was too hot for her.
Yeah.
That poor
So
skin. Oh my
she
god.
actually wrote that she thought she had lost her sight forever, and she cannot describe the agony that I felt on the occasion. I cannot describe the agony that I felt on that occasion. I never in my life felt so isolated and miserable.
Yeah, because you're blind in a sandbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. She eventually got her
fucking
sight
sucks.
back.
It'd be worse if the eyelids were stuck open with all the sand around.
Oh, yeah, then she's fucked, man.
Sand in your eye?
So on this way to Abu Sibyl, Drovetti, the French guy, had found out that Giovanni was like a big player. He had made this trip and everything. So the French dude started buying off the local ketchifs and telling them not to work with English.
Oh,
He was like,
okay.
you see an
Racist.
English dude?
Sabotage him.
Don't worry about that. So Giovanni had a lot of problems finding help. One time Giovanni was forced to dig through the sand himself to get to a temple entrance that was 30 feet below the sand.
jeez.
That's so funny, too, because there's, like, a lot of people who could have done that years before, and we're like, no, that's just bricks.
Yes, garbage.
No, who cares about that?
He also dealt with a mutiny, but luckily for his translator, he had calmed them down through money.
That works
Always
with
works.
me. That works with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm mad and you give me money, probably won't be mad anymore.
Also, on this trip, Giovanni made the wonderful habit of marking his name on temples and also items that he claimed but could not yet recover.
It's a graffiti artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Giovanni would just find something to write and chisel into the stone Belzoni or salt.
Oh.
Giovanni was here.
He would do that on temples. Yeah, he was like, I went here. It was 1813.
That is
Probably drew
fucking
a dick,
crazy.
too.
He's like scratching that like angled S that we all drew in high school into the
90s
temple
S.
walls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you can actually see some of the examples of like artifacts from Egypt that say Belzoni on them in the British Museum and the Met. Returning from Abu Sibyl with a big haul again, Giovanni starts to think that he's hot shit, right? And people are seeing his wonderful watercolor illustrations of these temples that he's going. He's got draftsmen with him, right?
Right,
So
right.
they're drawing all this stuff. And he starts doing some tour guide work with nobility.
Nice.
They would come down and be like, oh, let me check out this fucking thing you saw. But Giovanni was kind of upset because all they really wanted to do was write their name on the wall.
Oh man.
Oh
They're
wow.
like, oh,
Knock it
hell
off.
yeah, the Lord of Idiot Boy. Wow. Here.
Well, it's one way to make a living. It's like what Banksy does now.
Yeah.
Just throws up shit somewhere.
So eventually he opens the tomb of Seti the First in the Valley of the Kings using a battery ram.
Battery ram?
Battering ram. Unfortunately for him, that tomb was robbed by the Arabs centuries ago.
Bastard.
But the tomb still had fantastic hieroglyphics on the walls and pillars and an empty sarcophagus of Seti the First.
Oh.
Dear blind wife, found a big building today. Nothing cool inside, just dumb pictures.
And darkness.
Hope you feel better. How are the Jets doing?
So this fantastic tomb gave him an idea. He recorded all of the hieroglyphics. He didn't read any of them. He just
Right.
drew them down. And he took wax casts of all the items in the tomb.
All right.
And then he was like, dude, I can go back to London, make it Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah. And just fucking, like, guess what? You're in the tomb right now. So eventually things start souring between Salt and Belzoni. And eventually things come to head, right?
Yeah.
Something that Belzoni would later regret because he had struck a deal that all their previous fines would go to Salt with some exceptions. And Giovanni could go on collecting relics independently.
Okay.
Giovanni's be like, I'm not your bitch boy. I'm the guy finding everything. And Salt's like, I'm the one that gives you money.
Right. Yeah, you need money to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the agent versus entertainer argument.
So Belzoni's first big discovery, being on his own, was he was the first person to enter the second largest pyramid of Giza. The tallest being the pyramid of Khufu, which had been open since its construction. Over the course of many centuries that had been looted, so it was basically just a tourist attraction.
Nice.
Belzoni entered the pyramid of Khafre, which was, second.
Is this the one where the big power plant was?
Yeah. This is the one where Action Bronson is down there smoking weed right now.
Right now, today.
Oh,
Today.
really?
Right.
Yeah, right now.
Perfect.
Yeah, and his vape is energized by a massive multi-dimensional nuclear source.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's just fascinating what I have learned.
Yeah.
Let's continue with this story, though.
Aliens.
I knew it.
I'm not going to say it, but we all know.
So now we mentioned the pyramids. Actually, they were smooth-brained originally.
Yeah.
But,
Right now, you look at them and they're all steppy, boy. They got ridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
But back then, it used to be smooth, right, from top to bottom. Mm-hmm. But over time, the limestone had fallen off of the second pyramid of Khafre and collected at the base, and it just created this like solidified concrete around the pyramids.
Right.
Think
Okay.
about like a dickhead, right? Like on the bunched up skin around.
Well, I know you've been thinking about it a lot.
No, I'm not thinking about it at all, dude.
It's
I'm not thinking about it at all, sir.
Interesting.
I'm not thinking about it at all.
Mummy
No,
bits.
I'm
Mummy
not
bits.
thinking about it at all.
Not
I don't
about mummy
judge, sir. I
dicks?
just, I want you to do with your mummy what I would do.
This is a
I'm
safe
not
space.
thinking about it at all, dude.
All
Not
right.
thinking about it at all.
So we're talking about a mummy's dick,
Right.
And right after, like, let's say one of us was sucking it, the bits around the edge would kind of create a hard concrete platform.
Who's that, dude? Is that Dahlia? Wow, what a cool little
My dog
woman
doesn't
dog.
suck dick.
It's a woman dog.
You're disgusting.
It's a woman dog.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
all right,
sucking a
Travis.
mummy's
Fine.
dick is just like chewing
No,
a
it's not
cigar.
judging you.
Yeah, see, Cody, why are you talking about
I
that?
don't know, just piggybacking off of some. Oh, you.
Okay, well, we're not talking about dicks anymore.
All right.
So
It's like a
basically,
cigar, Travis.
in 1818, Giovanni beats out an offer that Giovanni had put in to excavate the entrance. And eventually, after months of back-breaking labor, none of which he did, it was all just local, so chiseling away at the stone,
Of course.
he entered the pyramid of Khafre for the first time. He had been the first European to enter ever.
Nice.
But it had been looted in the 13th century.
By non-Europeans.
So,
Too late.
so it was empty.
Gotcha. Well, that sand moves quick. You know, only a couple centuries, and you're up to your eyeballs in it.
Then he launched an expedition to the lost port city of Bernice. And he wanted to go back to Abu Simbel to get that sarcophagus, but it had flooded. So this time he brings Sarah along, and Sarah
What the fuck's she gonna do?
Yeah, Sarah up until this point had just been left with James Curtin. They like kind of floated around like the Middle East for a while. She probably was blowing him.
Oh, dude, they were definitely kissing because you know what happens when you get a couple people that are real bored because of disabilities together? They will fuck.
Yeah,
They're gonna
dude.
fuck, man.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't
Sense of
blame either of them.
vibrations.
James Curtin's like, I don't have a hip no more, and she's like, well, my eyes are falling out of my head.
That's fuck.
So they're fucking on sand
Yeah.
with no roof.
Is that you, Giovanni?
So
Don't worry about him; he likes it.
So this group were the first people to find the lost city for thousands of years, just seeing the tops of the structures sticking out from the sand. Unfortunately, Giovanni had forgot to bring any shovels or picks.
Oh.
So after hours of Giovanni digging with seashells,
Oh my god,
they just left.
sounds miserable.
Belzoni's like, I made some money with my sales of my relics. You know, he's ready to cash it in. He wants to return to London, wants to start this reproduction exhibition of Seti the First tomb.
Gotcha.
Right, and get the fuck out of that heat.
Yeah. But contractually, he has one more excavation that he owes Henry Salt.
Okay, so what does he do? Hide in a shrub?
No, he takes his trip finally back down to Abu Samil.
Okay.
And he was trying to recover this massive obelisk. You know, just a huge
I like that
penis
word.
Right.
in the sand.
Yeah, obelisk. Yes.
So on that trip, Belzoni finds a tomb with a bit of a trap. As
nice.
we were talking about before,
Oh,
Mike.
booby trap.
Thank God. You know, some of us find traps, and then we end up sucking mummy peen, you know?
No, I don't even know. No one
that
does
kind
that.
of Egyptian trap.
Yeah.
So he goes into this dark tomb, and right before the burial chamber, there's about a 30-foot pit.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Yeah. You know, it's complete dark down there. You
Wait,
can't-
what?
They're
his-
holding candles.
You mean his old employer? A 30-foot version of him?
Mungo, yeah. What?
Mungo Pitts! Stand with these maggots!
So Giovanni's like, there has to be treasure on the other
Look at the
side.
hole. Of course.
So, yeah. So he has his men start filling this pit. And then he goes back to work trying to get this obelisk. He's like, you guys go fill this pit in. I'm going to go deal with this
Anyone
obelisk.
can do this.
no one
Is
can
that
Just
really
Pit.
the easiest way?
Yeah.
They couldn't just put a plank across the fucking pit. They got to just.
Well, it's 30
just gotta
feet.
start hucking loogies into it.
I can't tell if it's full yet. It's
Yeah.
too dark in here.
Home Depot at the most has 16-foot planks. You can't just.
Oh,
get
is
a
it 30
30-foot
foot
plank.
across or 30 foot down?
It's 30 foot down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you could, I mean, I don't know how wide it was, but you probably could just put a ladder, you know, or something across it.
Yeah.
But he's like, fill it in. I'm going to go do this obelisk and get the fuck out of Egypt.
Do an obelisk.
So, yeah. So he goes, he puts the obelisk, he starts working on the obelisk, and it starts raining. He's like, fuck, dude. I can't move this obelisk in the rain.
It never
Raining in
even
a
rains
desert?
here. What the fuck's
Yeah.
going on?
It rains sometimes.
Some
and
bad luck right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, right?
It rains sometimes, and then everything floods, you know, in Egypt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like once every, 3 years.
Good timing.
So he's working on it. He's like, all right, I can't do the obelisk right now. Let's go back to this tomb.
Yeah, anyone can fill in a pit when it's raining.
Yeah, but the thing was the pit was not only a trap, but it served a function. It was to stop rainwater.
Oh.
So when it rained, the flooded water went into the burial chamber and ruined almost all the items in this burial chamber.
Oh,
You
wow.
should've put a ladder across it, like I said.
Yeah. So he goes into this soupy mess of just papyruses and chairs that just instantly melted because they've been there for thousands of years. Dry.
Waterlogged.
Right.
You know, it's yeah. And he puulls out a few things, but oops, fucked up this intact tomb.
Oops, well, I found a box
They just
cutter.
made mummy soup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your box cutter?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
It's not that old.
It's just
So Giovanni eventually goes back, delivers the obelisk after accidentally dropping it in the Nile and almost losing it forever. And he returns with Sarah to London in 1820. And he returns there as a celebrity.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's like, oh my God, this is Giovanni. He stops there for a little bit, then he returns to his hometown of Padua in Italy.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And there they issue a medal in his honor.
Oh.
And Belzoni donates 2 small sphinxes to the town to put in their town
Did
square.
he get that in a gift shop
Oh.
or something?
Yeah.
The
So
Italian sphinxes.
yeah, so the mayor's like, thanks. Do we really need to put this blasphemous statue in our town square that's extremely Catholic? And so he's like, yeah, thank you, Belzoni. Here's your medal. Leave. And he puts it in the closet, and then eventually sells it to a museum in Switzerland.
All right. At least it's not destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could have just chopped it
I mean,
up.
we've all gotten gifts we don't really like. It's just like, oh, a shake weight. I'll put this under my bed.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing gravel in the driveway.
Smash it up. Run it through a cheese grater.
Yeah.
Smage.
So Giovanni and Sarah are back in London, and with the help of Giovanni's brother, Francisco, they set up their exhibition in Piccadilly Circus, London. They created the Tomb of City I from the Valley of the Kings. The exhibition was a massive hit, and Giovanni wrote a book based on his journals, and he was like, hell yeah, look at me, I'm Egypt boy.
Dude,
I did it.
came in strong.
Spaghetti the
Was it
first.
called that? Did it have his picture on it?
Yeah.
With his,
With all the men?
yeah, came in strong. Because it's really, it's an origin story, you know?
Yeah, origin story. No, actually, in his bios, he just completely doesn't write about his time as a strongman.
Yeah, because
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's like an academic. He's
Once I forgot his
patriotic.
past, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, like
it wasn't until the Great Sandow that we really appreciated physique meets the mental abilities
Yes,
of a man.
brain meets brawn.
Yeah. Oh, I love Sandow. Great.
Yes.
One of my favorite strongmen.
also the Tai Bo guy,
Billy
Billy
Blanks.
Blanks.
Billy Blanks.
Yeah, really
you go.
great. Yeah, really smart guy.
So, but there was something missing from this exhibition. Now, part of the deal that he had struck with Salt was that the coffin lid of SETI would be sold to the British Museum, and then Giovanni would then make a third of the profits if it was sold for over £2,000.
Okay.
So, like, if it sells for more than £2,000, he's gonna make a third of the profits, and it should be sold to the British Museum.
Okay.
Right.
And then on top of that, if it was sold to the British Museum, he'd be able to borrow the lid on loan from the museum and put it in his exhibit. Does that make sense?
Right, which is his bedroom. Yes.
Yeah, the Piccadilly Circus bedroom.
Right. Okay. That's good. That's a good way to do it. So you're getting paid to host your own shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
So, right now, up until everything, there was basically this exhibit was all replicas. It was all wax
Right.
boys. Mm-hmm. Now, long story short, the lid was not sold until after Giovanni had died, and Salt made sure that it had sold for under £2,000, leaving Sarah Belzoni nothing.
Oh, what a dickhole.
You know that was 1,999 pounds and 99.
Yeah, right.
Yes. And a fucking red pubic hair to top it off.
So after a year or two, the Egyptian hype had kind of ended, and his fame was starting to die out. So Belzoni, hard up on cash, was like, "Let me try doing this exhibit in Paris."
Oh.
Great way to stick it to Dravelli. Like, hell yeah, I'm doing it in your hometown.
Yeah, you weren't ready for this.
Yeah,
On his home turf.
yeah. But that shit failed.
Oh,
Don't
damn
worry.
French.
So now, if you don't mind doing the honors, someone.
How's my guy Giovanni die?
So, all the new rage in the 1820s had shifted from Egypt to looting relics in Africa. Like, not Egypt, Africa, like Africa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right? So, there was this new race to find Nubian treasures, and also the grand prize was finding the source of the Nile, which ended, they didn't know where it ended. It was somewhere in
Which I just don't
Africa.
know how that was such a fucking hard deal. Just walk
Yeah,
along
you just
the
throw
river.
a crouton in the river and
Yeah.
follow it. Like,
Yeah, retirees do that for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know. So Belzoni's like, hey, man, I need to make cash. Sarah, go pack up this Paris exhibit. I gotta get back to work. And this time I'm going to Africa.
Which, that Egypt is in Africa.
I know,
Just for
but
fun.
Africa.
I
Right,
like
the
this
hot-
racist specificity that's going on. Like, not Egypt, Africa. Dark continent. You know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dark continent.
the heart of the Congo.
Yeah. So Sarah's like, I don't think this is a good idea. You're getting old. We've been some weird places. I went blind.
Let's phone this one in.
I get where Sarah's coming from.
Yeah.
So Belzoni apparently didn't think it was smart either because he had drafted a will before leaving. And in that will, he left half to Sarah of what he had, which wasn't much. And the other half, in true Italian fashion, to his aging Italian baby machine of a mother.
Aw.
Oh, she was still kicking?
Still kicking.
How old
Yeah,
is
what
this
the
guy
fuck?
at this point?
He is
22. What?
I think he's in his 40s.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, 40s. That makes sense.
So instead of using the Nile to find the source of the Nile,
Oh, this is going to be good.
he decided to get to the African interior
By buying a season pass to Splish Splash.
by sailing around by sailing around Western Africa to Equatorial Guinea, which we talked about in the Mguama episode.
Yeah, that guy was a real hot peanut.
Yeah, that was
I like.
200 years later, but
Yeah.
that country. So he stopped in the whole place where the Santa Clauses shot everyone.
Right.
Years later.
So that episode.
Weird one.
And while passing through the kingdom of Benin on his way to Timbuktu, Giovanni got dysentery in the village of Guato, and after a few days on December 3rd, 1823, Giovanni died pooping his brains out.
Oh, no.
Dude, worst way.
Oh, very, very common back then.
Yeah.
I think it was
Really?
1 in 3 people on that area of the world just shitting to death.
I
My
mean,
ass hurts thinking about that.
yeah. I mean, he made it. Back then, they thought the Nile was just like this source of like you could suck life out of the Nile.
Yeah.
But now we know that when you drink Nile water, it's like
Polluted, right?
it has worms in it.
Parasite ridden.
Like it
Oh,
will ruin
really?
your intestines.
Yes.
So he got away with all that shit, but he goes to Benin and
Well, naturally, I would think a river in, a desert is life-giving, but just, don't dip your crazy straw in it.
yeah.
Yeah, life's right. There's lots of life in the water.
So yeah, a little bit of post-mortem is Sarah. She wasn't blind forever.
Yeah.
She
You can come
regained
back from
her,
that.
Right,
her
right.
sight.
Or maybe she's one of those people who were able to lie their way through seeing just fine.
Yeah. So years later, she was, again, really poor because like she actually lived with a mummy in her like room. Like she had this
coffee
preserved mummy
table.
that she thought was
Like a sex doll?
she thought was a priestess, but they found out it was a dude because they cut it open and saw that.
Well,
mummy
why
dick.
can't dudes be
just
priests?
well, weird.
Sexist.
But she actually talked to Charles Dickens.
Hey,
Okay.
And Charles Dickens wrote like a fantastic story of Belzoni, where like Henry Salt picked him up from poverty and like, which wasn't the case at all. Like they literally met in Africa, but like the story was like Henry Salt found him as a strongman and like lifted him into this Egyptology thing.
Stick to Christmas, you Dickens.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a little bit of Dickens in there.
little
but
bit of Dickens.
He wrote
A little bit of
fucking
Dickens in
shit.
everyone, except Dykes.
Zing.
Oops. I didn't mean to, I swear.
Yeah, just like Travis didn't mean to
that's-
suck mummy dick.
I didn't suck monkey.
Monkey? That's another
I thought
Freudian
you said you
slip.
did.
I didn't sick monkey bunks.
You didn't like Monkey Bone?
I love
Brendan
monkey
Fraser
bunks.
again.
monkey
It all
movie.
comes
Monkey
back
dicks.
to Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, and that is our roast of Brendan Fraser in The Mummy.
But then he died as George of the Jungle.
He died when he did that like thing on the Grammys.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, well, thanks for listening to this guy, fucking Giovanni.
Yeah, right.
Giovanni Belzoni.
I actually sat down and watched The Mummy, Travis, because you said it was homework for this episode. I was this fucking
It is.
close to actually taking notes on The Mummy for you. But this guy didn't even
This
live in
was
the
the
right
story
period.
of the Mummy.
It was only like
I'm scared of the mummy.
Yeah, but this really was the story of the Mummy. I mean, if you think about it, there's a bad guy, there's a good guy, and
Fair
they're taking
movie.
through
People.
sand. Yeah,
It just seemed like a bunch of knuckle chucks would be the word I would use.
knuckle truck.
A whole bunch of knuckle chucks.
God.
Wow. All right, well, that was
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm,
like the fact that
toasty right
he
now.
he totally waterlogged a fucking ancient burial chamber, even though he was a self-proclaimed expert on the hydraulics. It's like, oops, forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Clogged
Well,
the
that's
gutter.
the thing is like a lot of modern archaeologists like damn this guy But like back then, he's just doing his job. There's the obelisk. Let me get it out of there.
Yeah. Oops.
You know, like, oops, mummies is stupid.
Baby skulls, little jewels. Who cares?
Just kicking it around and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, that was something weird.
Yeah.
I must say, something weird.
Are we gonna die because of?
Oh yeah,
Egyptians?
a curse.
Kind of want to go grave robbing right now.
We could make that
Dude,
happen.
you and me.
You guys want to do that right
Yeah.
now? Kind of inspired.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Follow us on social medias. Check out the Patreon. Give us money.
Yeah, or Teespring.
Teespring.
Oh yeah, we got the store up now.
Yeah.
You can buy a cool ass shirt that I designed.
Why
Or
don't
the
we
other
have any
coolest shirt.
thongs up?
Oh,
Can we do thongs,
I
Cody?
don't think so. We might have to do something other than Teespring for that, like Etsy. But updated Teespring URL.
We can do thongs.
No dashes, no more. So it's just teespring.com/store/roastmortemcast.
And you can put your thong on your mummy. Make it look really cool.
Yeah, and these are the good shirts. They're not the shitty metal shirts that I
Yes.
wear all the time. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
Haynes,
Yeah.
baby.
All right, Beans.
Love you.
Yo,
Thank you,
later,
Shane.
idiots.
Thanks
Thank
for
you, Shane.
listening.
Peace
Thank you,
out.
Shane.
Thank you, Shane.
Suck a mummy dick.
So guess what? You just made it to end the episode.
Shut up.
Guy, you did it.
Yeah,
So now we're
look at
going to
that.
do something that we offer for our Patreonists. For our patrons.
I don't know why, because if you think about it, I'm gonna vote Yang.
Yeah.
So I don't want free money. I don't know why we're doing anything for money.
Are
I'm
you?
voting for Ying Lang. Because that's beer. That's like money for your stomach.
Basically what it is. B.
So what we do, if you're a Patreon and you donate more than $3, I think it is. If you donate more than $3, we will. Yeah,
I think it's
$3
actually
or more,
$3.
we will obituize you. That means we're gonna kill you. How you die with it?
You did.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah, Tom. How's our first person die?
Oh yeah, let me do the first one. Let me get my notebook. This is really long and quite winded. Yeah, I know it probably says you
I
have
put mine
about
in a
5
notebook,
minutes left
too.
on the episode, but it's all me talking with no jokes. All right, so our first Patreon up is the is Nurax.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Now I don't know much about
Yeah,
this man.
Nurax.
Other than we've talked on Twitter, and he's he has alerted me that our RSS feed was broken at one point. So thank you.
Thank you.
Many kudos. So,
Oh, thank you.
like any good person, Nurax gets a new job.
What?
This is
Arby's.
This
Oh,
is where
I would love that.
This is how a lot of bad stories start. You get a new job, right?
Yeah, at
Right.
Arby's.
Right. So he gets a new job at a warehouse.
Oh, yeah?
Pays a lot of money because the things they're moving around this warehouse very, very heavy. It's a sand warehouse.
Oh, no.
So the Arby's warehouse.
Yeah.
They make all their patties in the sand. Mm-hmm. They color it.
Yeah.
Right.
that's
So
how they do it.
first week on the job, he's moving some sand from one area to another, and it's in crates because that's like we've all seen Indiana Jones. That's what happens.
You put them in crates.
Really?
Yeah. So you
I
have
thought they'd be in barrels.
Nurax is moving his load from one joint to another, and he drops the crate, and
Yeah.
inside of it he finds a lamp.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
Gile?
yeah, there's
Whoa.
a genie inside.
Wait, Will Smith is in it?
No, it's actually
Smith.
no. He's old and tired. He looks like Walter Matthau.
Okay.
He's a very old genie. He's very not sexually charged at all.
Okay.
He is horny, but he's not anyone you want in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the chutzpah.
So he's like, I don't have that many wishes in me. You got one. So Nurax wishes what any sane man would wish for. He wishes that he has the ability to, just willy-nilly pick up any chick he wants and then make her disappear when he's done.
A good pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
little dangerous dong disappear.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, why not? Makes sense. But, as genies go, you can't just fly under the radar. They're going to get you somehow. So, like I said before, Walter Matthau is very disgusting. And he still has a hard dick all the time. So what he does is, he's like, oh, you can pick up whoever you want, but I'm coming with you. So essentially, Nurax gets into a bunch of strange three-ways, some male three-ways. You see, he walks to a Starbucks, for example. He's just like, oh, it's pretty hot. And, he picks up a chick, start banging at home or whatever the hell people do today. I don't know. I'm my own person. I'm not in that room, so maybe they're just making out or something. I don't know. And all of a sudden, he feels another tongue in his mouth, and it's fucking Walter Matthau's.
Dude, I hate when that happens.
Right. So, now he's like, Nurax is like, I don't know. I wish I didn't make that wish because I'd rather just work for it and hang back.
Just go with the flow.
So Nurax tries to fake out the old Walter Matthau genie, and he picks up a girl, and he's like, okay, we're gonna like not hold hands or anything. We're just gonna walk down the street, and we're gonna go to the top of a building, and we're gonna hide. And Walter Matthau isn't gonna come out of nowhere and stick his dick in you. I promise.
Yeah.
I'm here to protect
Many
you.
escape
Dude, this is
routes.
like It Follows with
of
an
a
old
building.
man's penis.
Yeah, exactly. So, so he finds that he's on top of a building with a lady with a fantastic rack, and just she's very into it. Of course, all these women are consensual. This is not some sick fantasy shit.
Yeah, of course.
He can read it. He can read
It's not
it,
like a genie needed to.
This is normal.
So like when you put on Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happens is that he had been avoiding it for a while. He's avoiding Walter Matthau, and so Walter Matthau has a giant load in his cock, ready to go. Right.
As usual.
So what happens is that Nurax and his new friend are on top of a building going at it, and then all of a sudden he looks up and there's Walter Matthau. And he's like, fuck this. So he walks away. He stands on the edge of the building. He doesn't smoke, but he lights up a cigarette anyway because it's very romantic in its own right. And he stands at the end of the building, and remember how I said he can make the girls disappear?
Yeah.
Thin air. Wrong time, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Walter Matthau was about to blast. and now the protection between him and Walter Matthau's hot spunk
need that buffer.
has now disappeared at the moment of ejaculation, knocking Nurax off of the building into death, covered in Walter Matthau spunk.
just
Yeah.
coated.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, Nurax.
Yeah, those fucking genies always get
Yeah,
you
man.
somehow, man.
They're always winning YouTube subscribers. Cody, how about you? Who's the next person?
The next person we're obituizing today is Christina Johnson.
Hey!
Lovely patron of ours. She's from Missouri. I grew up in Missouri. It's great. It's there. Missouri loves company.
Is that what they do? Do they like that?
They do like that.
And by company, you mean?
It's a state that touches the most other states. Did you know that?
Well, that's how important is that?
Yeah, sure.
Not a lot at all. But I grew up there. It's got St. Louis, and because it's got St. Louis, it's got that sexual gateway arch. You know that one, right?
Yeah. It's basically one of the arches of McDonald's. Because everyone there eats McDonald's.
Yeah, the other one is
It's
on the polar
large.
opposite side of the earth in Shanghai or whatever.
If you ask me a yin yang twin.
And a lot of peeps don't know that gateway arch is actually a Stargate prototype. That it's been decommissioned because of iffy reliability. Sometimes it'll do it. Sometimes it'll just puke protoplasm all over the park.
All right, Cody.
It was
So you and Tom,
we got shut down.
and Tom always talk about Star Trek. We never talk about Stargate. That is the excellent science fiction.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't watched it, but
It's got okay
Does it-
characters. I don't know about the.
does it have
scenarios.
Q? Because if I was a Star Trek character, I'd be Q. But
I'm just
like-
saying it
I like
has
Q.
Teal'c, and he inspired
It's got
my
Teal'c.
beard in high school, which was the Royale strip.
oh god, Cody, maybe you should take
that why
over
you
again.
Royale Strip.
Cody, take this over again. This is going to get really hairy.
Okay, Arch is a decommissioned Stargate prototype, and it's fucking 2019. It's almost 2020. So like all these fucking kooky guys come out of the woodwork, and they're zealot alien first contact advocacy group. They're like, yeah, we wanna chill with the aliens, or I mean undocumented interplanetary migrants. Yeah, we want to chill with those guys.
Right. Yeah, that's
And then
important.
like it's Missouri, it's the Midwest, so you got you got a counter ideology like hillbilly group, and they come out and they're like, no, we don't want to fuck with the aliens.
Who wouldn't want to fuck
Like,
aliens, though? I mean,
80% of all crop circles are done by the aliens.
Yeah, we need those crops to make cereal.
Are committed
Yeah.
to make cereal
even
and
if
alcohol.
even if the aliens were spider ladies, I'd probably still stick my dick in them for science. Right?
I appreciate that, Travis.
Thanks, Mike. Cody, continue.
And thank you, Travis. And you got these two sides going into it, like, oh, we want first contact. Oh, we don't want any contact. Aliens go home or stay home.
Right.
And Christina Johnson is like the de facto leader of like the pro first contact movement. They're like, turn the gate on, let's chill with our alien brethren. And the hillbillies are like, no. And then suddenly, someone throws a fucking brick. And then from there, like, someone fucking throws a fucking Molotov cocktail. And then from there, someone just throws a bag of, like, jizz. And it's just like, this is just uncalled for. And a fucking full-on riot breaks out in St. Louis, Missouri.
Cody, I want to see
I
want to see a riot where people are throwing bags of jizz. That
Travis,
sounds like my type of riot.
That is actually every riot if you look close enough. Like, there's always one fucking Herbert in the background just throwing like a Ziploc bag of some kind of jizz. No guarantee it's human, but like there's just one guy.
God.
And he's the guy that like brought like the first umbrella. It's just like, who brings a fucking umbrella to like a riot?
The
Guy
first guy,
throwing jizz.
the first guy got hit with jizz.
Yeah. So he's like, I know what's going to come at me if I throw this. So he's just there with the umbrella. And full-on riot breaks out, and before it can even boil over, fucking tornado comes in, kills everyone, Christina included. Rest in peace. That's what you get for living in Tornado Alley.
Well, yeah,
Very
rest in peace, all those.
anticlimactic.
Did those
R.I.P.
sexual aliens show up, though?
No. Fucking tornado ruined it all.
Is there a
and-
Shyamalan twist? Was it actually just Oompa Loompas or something?
We'll never know. We'll never know. Because
Okay.
fucking tornadoes come in and, just like Japanese cities and kaiju movies, it's miraculously built again the next day just to be torn up by another catastrophe.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Missouri.
Yeah. There you go. Rest in peace.
All right, and our last person is Kylan Claire, and I know she's into horses. So one time she's riding one of those long dogs with long legs, with long faces.
Yeah, horses.
A horse, you mean?
Yeah.
You've already mentioned horse.
Yeah, but this is especially different. It's like a long dog.
Right.
Yeah, like it's kind of a horse, but it's also kind of a dog.
All right.
So she's riding one of those.
Gotcha.
Going real fast. It's going real fast. You know what I mean? Like super fast.
Watch your carrots.
So this steed, this wild, majestic long dog, it actually reaches the speed of 88 miles per hour. And as we know, when you reach that speed, you go back to the future.
Well, you're definitely exceeding the speed limit.
Yeah, you're exceeding.
You're going to get
speed
ticketed
limit.
if you
that's
keep
not-
that up.
That's not good.
So she on this majestic animal, she blasts back into the past, but she doesn't know it because there's like a smooth ride on this long
there-
horse.
Because there,
It's not like the DeLorean where there's like the bump and then like fire. It's just like, oh, okay. we're in
the
past now.
tires
Yeah.
make the fire, and when you're on as you say, Travis, a fast long dog, there's no tires. So those two streaks are just conspicuously absent when you hit 88 miles per hour.
The hoop paws hit the ground nice and smooth.
Yeah, so she's riding this horse, and she rides along the trail. She rides back to the ranch. Ranch is still there.
Of
and
course.
She sees someone approaching her on horseback. Mm-hmm. It looks like they're kind of wearing like a white and blonde vest. Like one of them cowboys.
Blonde. Okay.
Like a fancy cowboy.
Like a fancy
We got
cowboy.
frills.
Rhinestone
We got
cowboy.
fringes.
There's a lot of fringe. Lots of fringe.
Wow.
So she prances. What do? You dressage over.
Trot.
Dressage, yes.
Blah, 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 blah. She just dressages over to this man,
Understood.
and as she gets closer, she says, "This is no man. This is a human-sized Welsh corgi riding a horse."
Oh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
What?
I've never seen that.
because like in the past, the corgis ruled the planet. They got it wrong in Planet of the Apes.
Fucking goddamn it. I
even
hate
the
this
title, I
podcast.
guess, Travis.
Yeah, Planet of the Corgis.
So it was like, hey, got any cans of tuna I can lick?
I'm more like a cat than a dog.
Dogs like tuna just as much as cats, all right?
was
Cats just get into more shit because they're disgusting.
So Kaylin's like, oh shit, like I have a corgi, and corgis are so cute.
Right.
Okay.
Because her corgi's really cute. I looked
Yeah,
at
it
it.
is, yeah.
It's a cute corgi.
I haven't seen it. I'll take your word.
So she comes up, like, running out to this corgi man person thing on the long dog. And she goes to hug it. And the corgi's like, excuse me, ma'am. My name is Samson. Leave me be. And she keeps coming closer. And he pulls out his dog revolver, which shoots bones. Hard bones.
As opposed to soft bones, okay.
And yeah, Samson thought that she was some weird hairless dog with just like a little bit of hair on her head.
Right.
It's weird. Why would you do that? And so she dies from a bone to the heart.
She got boned to death.
And then she was boned to death and then placed in the Corgis Ripley Believe It or Not Museum in Atlantic City.
Oh, but they like taxidermied her all wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
Gave her like a huge overbite.
That was funny. Oh my god.
Well, I'm just happy. I hope that when our friends who give us Patreon money hear this, they continue giving us money, 'cause we do have fun and we appreciate it. And wow, something else.
I think every time you guys order Papa John's, you need to send me a link
To what?
to what you ordered.
I mean, you would know. It would pop.
You're just gonna order Domino's.
Yeah, I'm just going to order Domino's to be real, but let me just see what you got. Yeah.
Let me get a peek in your box,
Or little
girl.
C's. I just want little C's.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We love you very much.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you, Shane, baby girl. Oh, thank you, Shane, baby girl.
Are you tired of not paying for your favorite product? Patreon.com/roastmortemcast.
What's a Patreon, you say?
It's a website where fans can support their favorite content creators.
Sounds like a deal.
Deal.
This is only if you got the money. We got koozies, we got custom obituaries, we got stickers, we have movie commentaries that you download and watch with said movie. It's like you have friends in the room.
What if I don't like history?
You're wrong.
You love history.
How much money can I give?
Anything will help. We like doing the show. We're going to do it anyway.
Mike's losing us money at every corner. Roast Mortem Cast is here to help you take a load off that wallet.
It's all been arranged just for us to get your money.
I'm telling you that you need to give money to Roast Mortem Podcast so we can do it even better.
Are you tired of exploiting these four men?
Or you could even sponsor. You got a stupid-ass business? I'd love to talk about your business.
Point to point.
I'm too busy to read. Where can I find this podcast? So call today at patreon.com/roastmortemcast. That's ROASTMORTEMCAST at patreon.com/roastmortemcast.
Yeah, if you want to buy me a beer, that's cool too, you know.